Can you start your camera, Maddie?
Yep. Hey, Derek.
Nick going clap.
Aww.
And
Camera kisses.
do it, Nick. Make us all proud. Welcome to Let's Go. Not Let's Go Gaming, not Let's Go Vlog, but actual Let's Go. It's back, it's here, it's in this car, it's in PA, on a road trip to the most haunted, I almost said horrible. Oh, cameo by a running girl. Haunted horror abandoned places in Pennsylvania. It's a whole 4-day road trip that we're taking that's starting right here at Maddie's house that I'm not going to show because we don't want you coming to our house. Does anyone else want to say anything before we get started?
If we were going to the most horrible places in Pennsylvania, we're already there.
Okay.
Bring on the ghosties.
Thank God I don't live here.
Can't wait to see some ghosts.
Our first stop is going to be the Eastern State Penitentiary, so we'll meet you there.
Woo! Woo!
Are we done yet?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Hello again, and welcome to the Eastern State.
You're gonna hate
Oh, fuck. I know. What?
that. Hey everybody, we're at Eastern State. Let's go.
Yes.
Or we can go that way.
Maddie, I need
Sure.
you to open this and pull a little more slack out.
Hello, everyone. We're at the Eastern State Penitentiary now, and we're using some pretty low-grade equipment. We're still using the same cameras. We got our little labs, but the Eastern State Penitentiary isn't a huge fan of people filming inside, so we're going to be very low-key about things, and hopefully they won't find this video someday and sue us. And if they do find this video, we're sorry. We're just adventurers, and we're drawn by curiosity to go places and film our adventures.
Does it count as an adventure if we have to pay for it? Like that's adventure prostitution.
We have to pay for it now. Once we get like really large and we can be like, hey, we'll give you guys free publicity, then we get the in, you know? But yeah, right now this camera's on a selfie stick, and in a couple minutes when we get to the entrance of the Eastern State, we're either going to have to cut the footage or something, because we're probably going to put all the cameras in Maddie's bag and just kind of try to hide that shit till we get inside. They allow cameras if you're taking pictures, but they don't like videography. And I don't think they really understood what we were trying to do, because I talked to them on the phone, and like they thought we were like a documentary team or something, and we were going to have all this large equipment. I'm like, no, it's literally like a size of my hand, like it's not that much stuff, and they just weren't entirely giving on it. They kept on trying to suggest that I rent, you know, their private sessions for $200, and I was like, I'm a broke-ass ex-college student who has no money and blew most of the rest of my money on this trip, especially on general admission tickets to your place. So we're on Fairmount Street in Philadelphia, going to the Eastern State Penitentiary. So we're getting pretty close, so we're probably gonna sneak on to the inside now, and we'll see you there. See,
I hide my shit.
I gotta get better at speaking. See you on the inside. Alright, now you're going in my pocket.
Is this not good?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to like stop home and get the other pair of shorts I washed.
Hey, what's up?
Yep. We'll get started at the end of the hall here.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Okay.
prisoners must have been short as shit.
They were all
Gift shop,
shorter
my
back in the
favorite
day, little
place.
known fact. Everyone was tiny. Alright, we're on the inside. But security's pretty tight. So, I mean, it is a prison after all.
See, you can't smoke 2 cigarettes. One's okay. 2 that's where they draw the line.
No, the second one's an e-cigarette. See on the end? It's got the little E. That's a...
Cigarettes.
I gotta take a picture of that.
See,
Are you guys listening to Steve
Guillermo
Buscemi?
and
Yeah, did you guys hear Steve Buscemi yet?
Yes.
Buscemi.
I forgot about
crazy.
it.
Hey Derek, why don't you have a map?
I have one in my back pocket. Plus, the whole thing's like, you have to follow the red line.
Derek,
It doesn't matter.
look at my setup.
Oh. Damn.
Listening.
Oh, you're listening?
We were actually listening.
You actually want to take the tour?
Yes.
I mean, of course.
Wow.
You actually want to do what we paid to do?
Well, I actually did not know the audio tour was included because on the website it doesn't say audio tour. I think the red line might just be for the audio tour because you could go in the door over there, but we're already
Yeah.
passing it.
I think you come back through.
Yeah, because 40 is all the way down by the bathrooms.
Yeah, so I think it's just a big loop, and this is where you like end.
But if we want, at
Like
the
loop
end, we could
around, but
probably
you don't
would
go in?
Go through.
Well, you go in here, and this is the end.
Oh.
Like this is the last.
Oh, that's the end. Okay. Let's keep going then. You guys set the pace since you're the ones listening to it.
Well, it's hard to listen because I'm listening to Steve Buscemi.
Well, you know there's a number at each thing you're supposed to hit, right?
I'm still on 1.
Oh.
Yeah. One's like.
Well, it is supposed to be an hour-long tour, so I guess we can slow down our pace a bit.
All right, I'm ready for 2. Why don't we all hit it at the same time? I'll hit play at the same time.
Okay.
Ready?
I already listened.
Kind of terrifying, like looking at this would be your cell door. You know what I mean?
Oh.
That's pretty crazy. Can you go in that one, or is it like just open? Is it another door? Oh,
There's so much noise trying to like accommodate everything.
but then again, like, how tough could a wooden door be? You know what I mean?
Tough enough.
Are you feeling haunted yet, Nick?
Not yet.
Feeling spooked? I bet you are.
I feel like I could do that one.
So thanks to my man Ben, there's less misery in prisons. That's cool. They just sat down at a table one day and they were like, hey guys, you know how that shit sucks? Like, you know how we all have a fear of maybe going to prison someday off of, you know, false charges or just like the laws changing like they do, you know. This way, if we get thrown in prison, maybe it's not so bad. See, this would be spoopy if we didn't have the modern technology that we do. Because you guys can't see anything.
Probably
No,
can
you
hear
Can you
Yeah.
see in this one?
I mean, barely.
Do you want some extra
Some kind
light?
of pole up to a window? Yeah.
Let me help with some
With the
extra
power of all of our phones, can we light the room enough? Not really. It's just a bunk bed and another bunk bed on the side. Do you think it ended up like that, or are they like staging this room?
They
I
probably,
mean, there probably
Because
was
this
like
place wasn't
pieces
really
of-
ever left alone.
yeah, they probably set it up
front.
like with what was left.
Oh, now the doors have numbers. This one does.
664?
664. Is there a
Now we all know what you're
666?
looking for.
Yeah. That might have been the one.
That might have been it.
Ooh. You want to see in that one?
Can, but it's like dark.
This would be a perfect place to just stand and scare people. Maddie,
It's
take
what?
a look in that cracked door for us. Tell us if there's anyone inside.
My face
Oh,
hitting
this
the
one's
mic.
missing. It's like wood, so it wouldn't even be open. See, but at what point
It's
did they
basically
say
the
that,
same
like,
thing.
to stop refurbishing? You know, because like somebody owned it all these years. Did it just sit for like 50 years and nothing was touched, and then all of a sudden they were like, all right, now keep it like this.
This is kind of crazy though. These doors didn't exist when it was originally made. They just had doors to the exercise yard. They made these doors later. There was just a hole where they put food through.
Did they tell you that in the tour?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi tells all.
Wow.
Yeah, like how this
Steve
is set up,
Buscemi giving
Derek.
away all the secrets.
Derek, this is like the feeding hole, and then they could just go out through the exercise yard. But there was no like door inside.
Weird.
And like this was the exercise yard.
Maybe you can't go in these rooms because they're like structurally unsound. This would be the moment in a horror movie when we turn back and there'd be no door. That's still there. Okay. Good. Imagine how many people probably tried to like climb up there. I mean, you can't fit through that window, but you're in here so many days that like you gotta try something, right?
No, I bet you could totally fit out that way.
Yeah, you could totally figure out how to smash it, and then like, no. But I mean, like, there's no way you could fit out that window. I'm just saying, like, you would go crazy enough that you would one day be like, maybe I can fit. Like, oh, and there's shit.
There's a toilet.
How would you, just like from the side?
Well, I don't think this was here.
Yeah. No, it's one of those Japanese toilets, obviously. Shinjukaku. Nick, don't break the prison.
They said which was there.
We have to buy a whole new broken pipe from the 1930s. Maddie, try to use the toilet.
We already went to the bathroom.
I see. I don't know. This toilet's got the same problem.
That's scary.
Maybe people just pooped differently back then. No, this one comes out far enough. You could definitely like sit on this one and have enough room. And they definitely poured concrete in that plumbing.
I would go insane.
Was this heat, I guess? The other one didn't have heat though, and this would be like light switch maybe. But why would they give the prisoner a light switch when they want them to turn off? And these doors, like, is this how you got outside this tiny ass door that's not here anymore?
I think this was the food door.
Oh,
Maybe.
Ew, who are these nerds? Get out of our cell, nerds. Nerd. You go to the bathroom. We already went to the
We were talking about the other one, like, it came out far enough that you kind of had to, like, shit like this, like,
really
you accidentally turn on the water and you're just, like, getting all wet while you're taking a shit. Gets real nasty.
Maybe that was their shower, too.
Man, and this door was for the prisoners they really didn't want to get out. You get it? Because it's bricks.
Give me some chalk. This is just some Beetlejuice shit.
Yeah. Maddie, there's 663. 664 was all the way down there. We're
Yeah, this is
666.
not- This isn't electric.
The world wants to know. Where's 666? Is it the one that was walled off? Because that'd be creepy as fuck.
It was what?
The one that was like completely walled off. Oh, this guy's got an actual toilet.
Spoopy.
Import.
I wonder if you're allowed to lean into the room.
It's import. Yeah, you can like peer in, but they have the bar to keep you from going in.
Yeah, that guy's got an actual toilet in the corner. Good
He's
for
got
him.
he's got a little.
And he's got a little bookshelf.
Well,
This must have been like
is it a
the
bookshelf?
president's room. President's suite.
Well, is it a bookshelf? It looks like a little. Come around and see. Would you call it a bookshelf or?
Yeah, you could, or a cabinet. You could keep books in there. Does that make it a bookshelf? Oh, that's cool. You can see like the structure of how it was built.
Yeah, because that was totally purposeful.
They're probably
But no, I think it could be. Like the building has to be. Oh, that's outside. Here's some outside.
right through.
I don't know what's going out in this little courtyard. Something happened, I'm sure. Might have been a lot of murders out here. Who knows? Stabbings. You don't know. There's probably murders all over this place.
Ground floor is for plebs. We take the steps.
Get a great shot, like just a long ass hallway.
I ain't afraid of no
And then the model. Then the hallway. Then the model. Then the hallway. Pull in.
Upstairs cells.
Pull out.
Derek, you're a maniac.
Oh, you can't go on
How do
like
I even get
little
over there?
railing parts.
This is always a question. Like,
You jump.
yeah.
I don't think you're supposed to. That's like the Central Guard Tower, isn't it?
I want to, though.
What I'm saying is like you're probably
Center of the whole shebang.
Probably through these doors.
Maddie,
drop the
answering the
camera.
real question.
Don't drop the camera.
Tell me if you see anything, guys.
Someone playing tic-tac-toe on the window.
Haha. So did the guys upstairs not get to go outside?
They were probably just like an hour a day. Type thing.
It was 2 half-hour breaks a day. That's what the tour said earlier with the guy that
So
before
you
they
were,
added
like,
the second floor.
in the room the rest of the time? That's crazy. Like, as much as I was
Well,
telling
it's
Nick
not like
earlier.
they make it like in movies, like they're out like breaking rocks, or they're in the kitchen. Like
30?
you're in here because you're awaiting punishment. They're not gonna let you have fun.
I don't know if this is part
They're
of
gonna
the
let you
tour.
see some sunlight so you don't die.
So it doesn't seem that we've encountered any ghosts yet. But it's daytime, and spoopy ghosts like to hide till the nighttime. It's too bad we can't be here till night. Although this place offers private investigations at a very fair cost. If you're interested in coming here, you can stay after hours into the nighttime and rent out a section of the penitentiary to film for yourself. The Eastern State Penitentiary is located on Fairmount Island in Philadelphia. And it's definitely a great place to go. I wanted to make sure to include this in the video to say that come and visit this place for yourself. Don't just watch this video. You can experience the crazy little details, you know, especially when we're making like stupid comments. Like, don't listen to us. Come see this. Like, part of the adventure is sharing it with you guys, but it is even more amazing when you guys share it back. Visit the places we did, you know, and share your
You
experiences.
can, it just
Derek.
it shows you.
Whoops.
I'm pretty sure we go that way.
Then why would it continue all this way? I didn't know. Oh my God, it's internet sensation Jake Paul.
Here's the one for
Medical wing?
the Halloween thing.
Oh.
Today's cell block 12 is used
That one
primarily
smells
during
like
the historic
latex and
sites
rubber.
Halloween event. But
No,
these
no,
rooms,
no.
these
There's
rooms,
something in there, man.
it's a 3-story design without exercise yards or skylights in the cells. So it's like the exact opposite of what it first was.
It's probably the most modern one, like just based off the picture.
There's a bunch of cool stuff in there.
Let me see.
Oh, and yeah, it's built in 1911. But yeah, there's like,
Oh, that scared me.
yeah, right? Like
The
there's a bunch
mannequin scared me.
of scary mannequins in there.
Because that's what they use for the Halloween thing.
The Eastern State Penitentiary also allows for a Terror Behind the Walls event where you can come here at night and they scare you more than you are already scared.
And you pay for it.
Well, I like how it's like a dilapidation contest. Which section can be more dilapidated than the others?
Smell that
What are
mush.
you doing?
I was looking at Snapchat.
We do not have soundtracks, Nick. No dish tracks.
Scared.
Oh, still look also that shot though. It's beautiful. The tower all up there.
Dude, I would love to spend that night here.
I wish we had the money left over to do it, to like do the after hour.
How much is it for that?
It's $200 for like an hour and a half, and then like a hundred and for an hour and a half, and then 150 for every extra hour.
Holy shit.
But like if you pay that, you get free general admission during the day, so you could like come and then like when the thing ended, you could get your own private time. And I considered doing it for a little while, but like
And this
it was too much, and we were already buying tickets for so many other places.
Well, even that's. There's a gate there. We're trapped.
I mean, it is a prison, Devin.
I know.
It's supposed to be hard to get out and confusing to navigate. Oh, that's not a cell. That's just a plain door. Oh, this one's like tinier than the ones in the first one. But it's got a nicer toilet. and some kind of random
Still
pipe
talking
that
about the toilets.
fell. Hey man, if I'm ever in prison, the toilets and the bathrooms are like the parts you got to worry about. So having your own toilet in your room means like a lot less rape. See, and that's what I was trying to say earlier, guys, is that like the audio tour that they're taking is going to tell you a lot more than we could ever even show you in these videos. Don't like just watch this and think that you've seen the Eastern State Penitentiary when there's so much more history to be learned. Like, I'm not sure if I'm going to show it on camera, but we were just getting talked to by this guy, not about the cameras, but like he was telling us about this plaque on the wall, and he knew all the history about it and had this fascinating story about what it was and why it was hanging up. And I don't want to tell you about it because I want you guys to be able to be interested, you know, still about like things that are here. Like you could see a cool abandoned prison, but you can go online and just look up pictures of the prison and do it that way. If you really want the history, you got to come here. Right, Nick?
I didn't hear. Yes.
But we're here because we're seeing it in person, so should you.
Just talking about people getting shanked.
It's part of the history, Maddie.
Yeah. It's a rich history of shanking and rapes. Should we have a ghostometer where it's like every place we rate it 1 to 10, how spooky? Nick, what are you doing?
I'm looking at a thing.
It's a piece of trash. That's like, I know exactly what that is. Here, bring it out in the light. That's a, you wear that on your lapel when you go to the art museum on certain days to prove that you paid.
I have them.
So you can like leave and then go back in.
Looks like we're on the art museum.
Yeah.
You guys find your own ticket.
The Birdman? This is the guy that tried to fly?
So a guy killed a guard with this and then killed himself with this.
What? Why?
Did he like kill the guard to get the thing he killed himself with? Because if so, that's stupid.
No, I mean it says it there too.
Yeah, Derek Reed.
Lichtenberg.
Yo.
Oof. But those are the kind of stories that I really like because it might be something where it's like maybe that guard was harassing him or like having him beat by like other inmates. You don't know. That could have been justified murder. Or he could have been a monster who was in here for axe murders and just wanted to commit one more axe murder before he died. Anything's possible. Let's also explain real quick that we picked the Eastern State as our first spot, not only because it was close, but the Eastern State and the other things in Philly, some of which we're not doing on this road trip, we purposely put in that order because we can come back to Philly anytime. Like when we have more funds for the channel, we might come back to the Eastern State and do it overnight.
Inside what?
It's not totally impossible.
Holy shit.
So while this might not be totally exciting since we're taking the daytime tour and we're trying to be all sneaky about it, it could be a lot more interesting someday. So support the channel, give us a like.
Derek, there are 3, almost 4 Pokemon gyms just in the grounds.
In the Eastern State?
Yeah.
There's Pokemon gyms inside the Eastern State Penitentiary. Hashtag
Yeah.
confirmed.
Hashtag confirmed.
And like 6 or 5
What?
Pokestops.
What Pokemon would be most likely to be in jail?
Well, there's a Yatu or whatever it's pronounced, and a Spinark.
A Yatsu.
It's like
Is that like a Shih Tzu?
It's XATU, I think. Unless that's the evolved version.
Oh, is it that owl thing?
I would say it's more of a
Oh,
bird.
no, you know what should be here? Ghost type Pokemon. You run into like a Gengar or something. Like,
Oh, it's Natsu.
whoa.
Yatu is the evolved
Spooky ghost Pokemon inside the
Yeah, like they wouldn't let
Eastern
us
State
have this.
Penitentiary.
Like, look at how it's like falling apart underneath.
Yeah, that's probably like years of copper rot.
Ew.
Somebody breathe in the fumes.
Yeah, I was kind of
The
surprised that,
hashtag cancer challenge.
they don't have people that are like, if you have asthma, wear an air mask, like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
That's why you bring your inhalers and everything.
It hasn't been too dusty though. Like it hasn't smelled too bad.
It's been pretty bad.
You get that musky smell.
We're the one with all the allergies. You haven't sniffled anything yet.
A little bit.
3.
It smells
It's the
very
magic number.
moldy down here.
So if you guys were to go to prison, what would be your crime?
I'd probably murdered you for setting one too many alarms.
I understand
Stab you to
that.
the beat of the alarm.
No, I probably I don't know, it would probably be something stupid, like they
Murder.
caught me like pirating music.
Yeah. Not that we do.
No, totally.
I've
I have
had-
all the CDs.
I've had a lot of dreams about theft, like breaking and entering.
Like Grand Theft Auto.
No, like breaking into people's houses and stealing stuff. Because I'm
I
like,
can see
life would be
you.
so much easier if I didn't have to pay for things.
I can see you though, like hit and run.
No,
But
what?
you were just like
An accidental. I would never hit
yeah,
a person.
like you're like how can I explain it? Like
But
I can
totally
see you
hit a
being
person.
like you can be like some GTA, but
Oh my god, Nick's breaking out. Nick, what would you go to prison for?
Murder.
Who? And why?
Trump. 'Cause I hate him.
I think you might get the death penalty for killing a president. I'm not sure.
Nah, dude, fuck that.
Depends what
Yeah.
state you did
There's
it in. Yeah, now this prison would be super easy to escape because everything is so whittled and broken. You could probably just kick this gate
well,
right
that,
open.
why do you think it's not open?
Oh, Devin, it is the hospital wing.
I just said
oh
it's
my
the hospital
god,
wing. They re-
it's so obvious.
they
Wait, ready? Emmy award-winning shot.
Hey, Derek.
Oh, let's try that again.
Hey, Derek.
Yes. Also that.
what?
The big sign that says memories of the penitentiary hospital.
Flying in and out. Also almost dropping the camera. Probably shouldn't do that too often because I can't be like, hey, can you get my camera that I was videotaping on? I like that you're able to see the construction of it. Like the plaster on the chicken wire. That's pretty cool.
Kinda
The
makes me a bit
deconstruction of the
nervous.
building. No, like most of that.
the camera.
Kind of makes
Hey,
me a bit
Devin.
nervous that like the place is just gonna come crashing down around us.
Well, that's why they're
No.
rebuilding it.
It would be so easy to buy, or not buy, an abandoned place and make it spookier by hiding things in the walls that make noises randomly, like once every hour, like a
Derek,
chain will rattle
you're
in the wall.
Telling the plan behind my nest egg.
Nest. That's your dream?
No, my dream is to own a zoo that I can play with all the animals in it.
What did that have to do with what I was saying?
She just wanted to talk about her dreams.
Yeah, she just wanted to talk about
No,
animals.
you said, is that my dream? So I said, no, my real dream is like,
Keep it focused on something, not the wall.
Yeah,
Always Nick.
that should not have been trusted with a camera.
Well, fuck you. I was doing a good job. I was being all scenic and getting all the pictures and shit.
No. Fuck you.
No. Fuck you.
I would like to talk about that I'm listening to the thing. And Pet the dog. Dog's name's Pet.
Where'd you get that? That's not the right one.
I did. I'm just going through them.
Oh.
There's a different one.
There's Pep the dog.
Yeah, okay, so you want to elaborate then on Pep the dog?
Pep the dog got sentenced by the judge of Philadelphia to life in prison because he killed the judge's wife's cat.
And he
What
lived
an
here?
asshole.
That's awesome. That's like some like Green Mile Stephen King
So
shit.
there's just a dog here just hanging out. Did he
Okay.
And he was a prisoner.
Okay, you guys need to put your headphones on and put in 111 and press play.
There's a 111.
Yup.
Because of who you are.
Is it? It's like hidden on there, like you're not supposed to listen to it.
Just play it, Derek, please.
Is it the song?
Dude, this
Or
mixtape
something
is
I
fire.
There's like another thing where like they did a
It's
you
like
listening
really
to 111?
sad, isn't it? You're not gonna do it, Devin.
No.
I'm digging it. Dude, I need to put down this recorder because this is too fire right now.
It's not that weird, Maddie. Way to make fun of a gospel singer for just being who they are.
I put in number 111. Like, how many
Devin.
tracks are on here?
So,
I don't know.
Put on 112.
Try putting it
That was my
in
shot,
200.
Bohemian
Derek.
Rhapsody, 112. Bohemian Rhapsody, 112.
It really is.
Get out of the way.
112 really
200.
is Bohemian Rhapsody.
Maddie, put on 200.
Get out of my shot. And go.
This is like spooky. Alright,
Let's see. What's 250?
We just found like an Easter egg of the Eastern State Penitentiary that they have like all these like music tracks going on their they have all these music tracks on their things like I just put in number 200 and like we've only ever gotten up to like 38 on the tour, but 200 was like this weird song from Masquerade Facade. I don't know. I don't know if we're supposed to be here. Oh, it's an exhibit. I don't think we're supposed to be on this end. Some kind of like thing that they'll do. This big graph is supported part by a grant from the George. Ow. Well, what is the graph?
Right there.
Is that guy performing? It's like he playing a guitar. Next, go in and check out some kind of big graph. This is like the first place in the prison where I haven't felt like I need to hide the camera. Like, I feel like I can just like run away from anybody. He's like, you there, stop. Now, oh, shoots. Guys, it's the most haunted place in the entirety of a prison is the morgue, of course. And it's right here.
Too bad we can't go in it.
You guys are possibly looking at the morgue. Oh, and they would like burn
I love how it's
the bodies.
outside though.
Well, of course, like the smell would be terrible.
So they didn't care.
I don't like this one.
No, they would burn the bodies, but no smoking though.
Well, yeah, because of embalming fluid. Isn't that shit flammable?
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
Derek.
Oh, no, that's a security
But that's
person.
more or less for now. Like, no smoking on the ground.
U.S. rates and incarceration. Yeah, the U.S. is pretty well known for their prisons, unfortunately. Especially, as they're saying, from the 1900s all the way to 2010.
Me headphones got stuck.
That's pretty sad.
Found the country
But it's not
songs.
untrue.
Country song.
How long do you think you'd spend in prison before you go insane?
Oh, man. I don't know, because like I said earlier, it's more the stigma after prison. Like, I'd rather go the Shawshank route and be like, I can't live outside these walls.
Yeah, but dude, inside prison's pretty fucked.
You adapt, though. You either adapt or you die.
Do you think you'd adapt or die?
I think I could adapt. Because if you have an infinite amount of time, I'd shed all this weight, I'd get jacked.
That's what you think.
I would have
Or
a
you
hard
get
time
really
starting, you know. But I think I'd adapt. Because, you know, as long as I'm a
Depending where you
criminal,
go or what you went for.
I might as well go hard or go home, right? I might as well just, like, get all jacked in prison, beat a bunch of people up, make a lot of connections, and when I get out, become
If
a
you
mob
beat a lot
boss.
of people up, you're gonna fucking die. That's not how prison works.
You build a gang.
No, you
You
don't.
join a gang. Oh, you're gonna do it again, Devin?
Yes.
Give me this off camera. She's gonna chase the pigeons.
This rendition of Bohemian Rhapsody.
You're disturbing the wildlife, Devin. How dare you? Alright, let's make our way back to the prison and see if we can't see what else is inside before we have to go. There was a short break in video. I don't know how much of the audio we're going to put up, but the camera battery died in one of the cameras. Sorry about that.
Yeah, what's this shit?
It's a bench. People sit at them. I saw a guy try to go in there before. I don't know if it's open though. Are there people in there? Oh. Have you ever broken the law?
Did you get caught? Some fucking way.
No? You're very unusual.
Goody two shoes.
You're very unusual. About 70% of American
Did you get
adults
caught?
have
Why
committed a crime
not?
that could
Does
lead to
this make
prison.
you a
Most of us will
criminal?
never experience arrest,
The
trial, or prison.
crime should make you a criminal. Oh, or it's like, okay, so the statements are similar, but some were written by people in prison, some people were written by the people here.
I'm a teacher and I stole money from a student's memorial fund.
Oh my god. This guy like loaded up a bunch of his patients on narcotics. He was a visitor, not a criminal. Goodness.
Gotta make money somehow.
What should my confession be?
Maddie, write something crazy like you're the Zodiac killer.
I'm Ted Cruz and I'm Zodiac. just that's all. Just
Can you really? Can you do that actually?
No.
Just for trolls, please. Yes.
Visitors.
You want to be my partner?
What is it?
Yeah, sit over there.
Okay. Nick, what did you do? Wait. Oh. That's like a really good illusion. I actually thought there was glass there. Okay.
Sorry. Your shit's on me.
Oh. Yeah, I thought it was I thought it was like one of those things where you visit a
Can I
person.
get it at the same time? 1, 2, 3.
Your peer group experiences typical rates of incarceration. Well, of course, this is basically just like a big machine that tells you that the rich don't get incarcerated. The rich white guys and the poor black guys do. And that's racism in America. That's already every day. It's very sad, actually. We're learning something here today. We really are. See, Maddie's rate of being incarceration is directly affected by living with me. Cause she gonna murder me someday.
We'll be in jail for 5 years.
Yeah. So you really didn't have any 4 to 5 red lights or blue lights or green lights?
Nope. 2
Okay.
in red, 2 in blue, 1 in green.
So you're never going to prison. Congratulations.
I mean, technically, I'm in the higher typical grades.
Oh, well, technically.
Green is the better ones.
Yeah, it should just say like a lot of these or a lot of those, or typically these, typically those. What are these books?
Then your dad went to jail.
That's really depressing. Or Coffee's mom, I'm guessing, went to jail. Yeah. Although that's also very inspirational at the same time, because I'm sure there's a lot of kids who have to deal with that type of thing every day. Pardon me. What time do you guys close?
So officially it says at 5, which
Okay.
is now.
Oh.
Unofficially, 5:05 is when we tell people, like, please leave. So
Oh, okay.
in 5 minutes, we're actually going to come up to you.
So start awake and making the way to the exit. Gotcha.
Thank you.
Sure.
The ghosts have informed us that we've overstayed our welcome.
Postcards to my future self.
So guys, on a ghostometer, 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, how haunted was the Eastern State Penitentiary?
2.
I mean,
cold once,
there was a little
that's
bit of
Don't chills.
tapping. Oh, I found If I Die Young. There's a little bit of tapping on the doors when we first came in, but besides that, no, and I'm not
Yeah.
convinced that was anything. So
Yeah.
I feel like if anything, it would be more at night. Like it would
Yeah.
be.
everything's
But I
at
think
night,
that's your
which is why I don't get
at
why we do most of the stuff during the day. But
Damn.
Because that's one of the
She's calling you out.
found If I Die Young. 132.
forever young. I'd like
Look at all
to
these
be
Beetlejuice
forever.
door drawers.
Well, that was the Eastern State
Yes.
Penitentiary.
It all
We'll
looks
meet
like
you
Beetlejuice.
guys. I'm doing a closeout. You guys want to be a part of it?
Yeah.
That was the Eastern State Penitentiary. We'll see you guys at the City Tavern at Hill Psych House. Bye.